Hello, everyone, and welcome to the highest rated talk show this side of the collective unconscious. We are the Dream Detectives, here to detect injustices in your dreams. And that's Dream Dog right there, ready to sniff out the injustices happening in your dreams. My name is Emily Pineapple. I am a recovering law enforcement agent who has left their deplorable life of moral depravity to join forces with the most notorious dream criminal of all times, who has appeared to have disappeared.
And I will say, if only more cops would follow your example and quit their jobs so they can actually live a morally sustainable life.
That's, understand, it's a difficult thing. The addiction one gets to suppressing the rights of minorities and oppressed groups. I'm not going to say it's like heroin, but
it's a cult for sure. You can say that.
Like,
uncontroversially,
I had to stop myself from planting cocaine on like 3 different people. I just asked them then at that point, do you want some cocaine? All 3 wanted
Listen,
cocaine.
Pineapple. Okay.
Oh, you're back, Molly. You had disappeared.
He's back.
I must apologize for Dream Dog. As some of our loyal viewers know, my familiar is a dog. Now, personally, I'm more of a poison dart frog person.
This is true.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
But in the dream realm, when you're a dream criminal, it's kind of like house arrest. But instead of being arrested in your house, you're given a familiar. Now, let me be clear, you do not get to choose what familiar you get, because this is a punishment after all.
Unlike a sponsor, which is what Molly is to me to help me from my life of moral depravity, the most notorious dream criminal of all time.
Yes, Pineapple, you and I go way back when you saved my life, literally, and I saved your life emotionally.
Yes. I mean, who saved who?
Who can say?
Who can say?
But Pineapple, our lives were not complete until we met Andrew Timechild.
When 2 became 3.
Just like that Spice Girls song.
Yep.
Which I don't know how to play, so I won't try.
You know...
Timechild. Oh, I'm so sorry, Molly, please.
Nothing. I'm going to... You know that old saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it.
Words to live by. Also, thank you, Broke Physics, for noticing my lip color. Just got it. Big fan. I've gotten some compliments on it. I've gotten some insults on it. But as all things in life, there's the yin and the yang, you know? So you roll with the punches. Thank you. I'm glad our audience has good taste.
Yeah, love that neighbor, fuck the hater is what I say.
Damn right.
Yes. But again, we have Timechild here, who is, beautiful orangey red. I know that this is also a reflection of the weathers of the dream world.
That's right.
The dream realm, much like the music which you are playing for us today. Andrew, tell us, what is the weather like right now in the dream realm?
Tangerines may be falling between 3 and 17 p.m. Don't forget that you can always trade your tangerines at the market in exchange for 5 turtle doves, which are, unlike the human world, turtle doves are actual combinations of turtles and doves.
They can't fly. It's
very cool.
Sad.
They cannot fly, no, but they do make the little sound that doves make that I did not execute at all. Trade in your tangerines for doves when doves cry. Good point. Turtle doves are very ugly. In the dream realm, Broke Physics, they are beautiful creatures.
They still can't fly, though. Just flopping around.
You know, This is why we get the sponsors. Because not only are we good at our jobs, we're great at our jobs.
Damn
Amazing.
right.
I would like to know, Emily Pineapple, you got your friends with you today.
My Drivas. They come
Yes.
with me everywhere now. I am officially sponsored by Drivas, and so I am contractually obligated to have the Drivas with me for all public appearances.
I see.
Drivas, Dream Divas, they're divas that hang out with you and make you look fly as fuck because you have two fly as fuck people with you.
Yeah. That's truly beautiful.
Thank you.
Time Child,
Yes.
I'm contractually obligated as well to go last in this series.
That's true. You did sign that contract.
I did. So
Made a
I'd
good
really
about it,
love to hear what you've been kicking around for us.
So, I I got a really interesting sponsor this week, which perhaps may look familiar to a lot of our mid-20s, early 30s audience members.
Okay.
This old piece of junk. To
Ooh,
you, it's
and
junk. In the dream realm, this is actually the newest technology. The Sony Ericsson, as you can see, it is 2044 in the dream realm right now.
Mhm.
And
We survive in the dream realm, at least.
yeah, that's right.
At
And
least 20 more years.
it allows you, if you buy this in the human realm, although you will no longer be able to make calls on it, and you'll have to use buttons to type messages, you won't need any of those features because just put it under your pillow, dream a little dream of whatever you dream about, and you will be able to reach any loved one through that phone by a simple pressure of the buttons. Takes a bit of getting used to, but highly worth it. Strongly recommend getting one for all your dream communication needs. Sony Ericsson, the phone of the past and the future.
Wow. I personally have an iPhone because I float between the dream realm and the meat space. But
You're
I
just
love
trying
this
to
phone.
flex a little bit. Molly?
For what?
I mean,
People
I know that
think-
we're all jealous of Time Child. Time Child is, of course, the most famous of the three of us.
Yeah. I mean, I'm livid that you got that exclusive contract.
Oh yeah, this is
And-
fresh off the presses.
Yes. Time Child, what are you going to do with all your new money?
I'm still figuring it out. Dream money can go into a lot of different resources. Mostly I'm exploring musical horizons as always, using that money to invest in new instruments. The latest instrument I got is what may look like a single string, but you can actually make some really interesting sounds with it.
Oh.
For example, pretty crazy, right?
Oh my god.
Or if you curl it slightly and give it a quick like this, pretty crazy, right? Anyway, just exploring the potential of the dream realm.
See, this is why Time Child
I
makes
like
the
that
big
fact.
bucks, is
Right?
because he makes the sounds that have never been heard.
That's right.
I've never heard those sounds before.
Possibly because
Ever.
no one ever wanted to hear those sounds.
We want to
Here
hear
we are.
them. Our
We wanna hear
fans.
them. Yeah.
Our fans.
That's right.
want to-
That's
That's
right.
what has them pay the big bucks.
So that's what I have going on. I'm also thinking of getting my 13th hot tub, but I'm still getting some mileage out of the 12th one right now. So I'm going to be patient with that.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried the all salt water hot tub.
Ooh,
And-
how's that working?
It's truly incredible. And this is, I get a lot of people asking about my skincare routine, and this is honestly part of it. This is why we do the things we do. Okay, being a celebrity is a job to me. just
Like
like
you're so good
you
at it.
work at a normal meat person job. So I wrote off my 9th saltwater hot tub. I got this beautiful complexion. Okay. So, I mean, what can you do? Andrew, I'm happy for your success.
Thank you.
Now, if I
Do you have a
could
sponsor for us, Molly?
I do. And if I could take us down, if I could just talk to you. You know, being alive is stressful. Can't count on anyone else to satisfy your needs but you. That's why Dream Detectives is excited and thrilled to come out with this special product. Dream Vibrator. Now, you might be asking yourself, it has batteries in it. You might be asking yourself, Molly and Pineapple, and especially Andrew, how else can I unwind at the end of the day, okay? Sometimes in the morning and sometimes also in the middle of the day. So great to have so many options. And I just want to say, you're going to have sweet dreams after this, baby. Also, wireless.
Oh.
Ooh. I was getting tired of my wired vibrator. I always had to do it right next to the outlet, and the outlet is right next to the oven that has to always be on here, so it was not ideal.
Dream Vibrator. From when you're just trying to vibe.
Oh. Oh, and that is why you get the big sponsorships, Molly. That is why. It's taglines like that. I mean, I know that the stock of Dream Gloss went up astronomically. They were actually put out of business by how much business. They finished the business. They won. So I'm excited for Dream Vibes.
This really feels like the whole this whole bit was a long walk to the vibe line, and I'm here for it.
What's the bit,
I'm
Andrew?
so here.
This is my
sorry.
fucking life.
Time Child, I know that you're a little young for these kinds of concepts, but at 112 years old, we think you're finally old enough. But if you're going to act so immature about these topics,
what can I say? I guess I'll always be a child at heart.
So yet again, everyone, we are here as the Dream Detectives to solve crimes that may have happened in your dreams. We offer two services: dream interpretation and rune readings and rune dice. Not rune dice, dream dice. We offer more than just two services here, because we give back to our community. And so I'd like to invite any of you, if you would like to type a dream, if you would like to call in to the show, there is going to be a link made available very soon. I'm getting the indication that none of you can hear me. Can you hear me? Am I being silenced? Have I been silenced by the dream government? I put my life of moral depravity behind me, okay? I am now just entering a nice moral life of crime.
Pineapple, I'm sad to say there's no change in you bringing your microphone closer to your mouth.
No, it's because I'm being silenced. I'm being silenced. I'm very clearly being silenced.
Yeah, definitely.
Can we... Okay, so I'm no longer silenced. Sarasota, you can hear me? All right.
Sarasota would never lie, so...
I cannot be suppressed. The only people who I can think would suppress me were my former employers, the disreputable meat space law enforcement individuals who silence everyone. I'm so glad you can hear. We are here to help you, though. We want to hear you. That's what we want to hear. Do you have a dream? Any kind of dream. A fragment of a dream.
A dream within a dream.
A dream within a dream. A dream you had 5 years ago. A dream you had 5 minutes ago. Your best friend's dream. We want to hear about that dream. Because if you think of that dream, that's the dream we need to hear.
You can also call us and ask about any of our sponsors or any of the promotional things that we are doing for this show. I know that I was just in 2 movies. Pineapple, what were you doing? You were on a cruise or something?
Oh yeah, I was doing the cruise ship circuit, of course. It's part of reforming. It's part of my civil service. Is I go on cruise ships and I tell my story. I explain to children and teens why they should stay away from law enforcement and going into law enforcement, and to never trust cops and never speak to them.
It's truly the time cube and orbs work, Pineapple. And we just thank you for that. That's why we have you here for your philanthropy things.
You're welcome. Every life that I can save from going into law enforcement makes it really worth it, honestly, but on a real level. That would make a big difference.
It
so
really
don't.
does.
Yeah. Also, if you're thinking about going into law enforcement, call into our show. We have a professional here. She will talk you out of it.
Oh yeah.
Yes. If you have ever tried to join any other cults,
Also, yep. We've got some cult experts here.
yes.
If you're a witch, call in because I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we can talk to a witch, that would be great.
Yeah.
And if you have a mom, we want to talk to your mom.
We want to talk to your mom.
We're really trying to talk to moms.
Just
text that link. It works on mobile. What you're going to do is copy paste. You're going to text that StreamYard link, send it to your mom. No context.
It's so
we want to
easy.
talk to your mom.
It's so easy.
So easy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just realized I
Moms
forgot to
will
mention
press
something
anything.
about my Sony Ericsson phone.
Oh.
What? What? Unbelievable. This technology does not exist on planet Earth.
Oh.
Something else.
Oh, gods.
I needed to say this because they were going to dock 60% of my paycheck on that sponsorship if I didn't plug that aspect of it. So sorry, really needed it for that 13th hot tub.
I have a question. About the phone.
Yes, please.
Does it have Snake on it?
Wait, does it? Hold on. I don't think it does. Let me
Give me that high score, baby.
I got some high scores on Snake for
Oh.
sure. But I
In
think
the biblical sense.
Yeah.
Yes, Andrew. Right away, Andrew. What is your high
Game.
score?
There we
on
go.
this phone?
Here are the 4 games on this phone.
Okay, I'm ready.
Photo Quest Fishing,
Oh,
in
God.
which you take pictures of fish
Mhm.
by pressing the button when there's a fish on the screen.
Mhm.
A bit complicated. Even the more advanced might want to pass on that one.
Yeah.
There's mini golf castles, which begs the question of other mini golf games that have not been released. But mini golf castles certainly exists.
I hear that they're developing Mini Golf Fortress next.
I think that one got canceled due to the complete commercial failure of mini golf castles. But they tried. They took a swing. Sometimes you miss. Oh my God!
Oh, this is a real thing.
You found the actual phone. That's like exactly my phone. Holy crap! That's very impressive. Yep, that's it. Look at those polygons.
It's in color too. Oh my God.
No, yeah, this is some advanced stuff, people. I think a friend helped me download Need for Speed Undercover, which I'm gonna try to play it just because that sounds very fun. I thought it didn't work. Do you want sound? Yes. Holy crap. Anyway. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Need for Speed Undercover.
Wow. And
Oh,
this
wow.
is like, these games are amazing. It's like that U2 song that you couldn't get off of your phone.
Mhm.
It just came with the phone. It comes with these games. This is honestly, they actually should start giving me kickbacks for how much I like that phone and the games.
Ooh.
I'm still available for sponsorship. I would love.
Oh, hell yeah.
Our producer is solely in charge of finding guests for this show. And he's dangerously close to getting fired. So if you want to save Forrest's job,
enough of that.
you might want to call it.
I am astounded by the quality of that game on that phone.
Me too.
There was color, there were polygons. Like, I did not
Hot
have a
babes.
phone. There were babes. I didn't see the babes.
There was a hot babe in the intro screen. That's right. The game had it all.
Yeah, I forgot that you did the motion capture for that, Molly.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was actually my first modeling job.
Yep.
Back before, whatever.
The Life of Crime, and then the Out of the Life of Crime, and then the rocket ship ride to stardom.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I continue to do modeling. Of course, I can only do, and it's in my contract, I can only do one modeling gig a year, and it has to pay 900,000 Bitcoin for every minute.
Yes.
So, as we established, we only use Bitcoin in the dream realm.
Yeah, and Dogecoin.
Zitcoin.
Yes.
That's only for, I mean, you really have to have a certain kind of skin to make that one profitable.
That's true.
It's more of a bio-mining situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Listen,
My
I
ex-girlfriend.
neither confirm nor deny any criminal activity that went on in that modeling campaign. But, I've been thinking a lot about dreaming recently. Hi, my name is Molly, and I'm a notorious dream criminal. X. Now, a lot of you call in and say, Molly, number one, what is it like being the most interesting woman in the world, in the dream realm, tied for first with Emily Pineapple? And to that I say, if you have to ask, you don't deserve to know the answer. And I'm very excited. Oh my goodness, it seems as though we have a guest.
We've been blessed.
Yes. Yes. Tell us. What is your name?
It's Fukumodo. Hello.
Welcome, Fukumodo.
Fukumodo, welcome to the show.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me.
I'm trying to
Fukumodo.
think of a New Zealand song that I know. Do you know Kanan Moccasin, Fukumodo?
Oh, of course I do. Yeah.
He's even more popular in the dream realm than the real world.
Oh God! Thank the Lord for that. Yikes.
Yeah.
Now, Fukumodo, we have offered up a lot on the table for this episode.
Okay.
And we want to know what is your purpose in calling today? Besides, you said that you don't want Forrest to lose his job, which I find
I don't. Yeah.
Much appreciated.
I don't want to lose his job. No.
Okay, but do you have a dream? Have you been a victim of a dream crime? Do you want to talk about our famous works of art that we're creating here?
Oh, you guys have like famous works of art? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm keen. Before I tell you my dream,
At him, baby.
This fucking face.
that
face.
face.
Right there.
I like that.
I am the art.
Now, Fukumoto, tell us about your dream.
All right. So this one's pretty strange, all right? And
We'll be the judge.
in terms of dreams, okay, they are usually very strange. They make no sense. And I like them like that. All right? But this one was very, I guess, reactionary. Strange. And I had a dream that I was back at my old primary school, all right? I have no idea why I was back there, but I went into my old classroom, and who should I see come through the door but someone who I had seen in real life a couple of days earlier. And they're right there telling me to go outside with them. And then all of a sudden she was giving me a lot of attitude. I don't know what she was saying, not that I can remember. But my God, I thought she was going to hit me for a second.
Oh no.
And then I woke up, just like that. And I guess for the last couple of days, I've just been thinking, what the hell was that all about?
How do you
Did I
know
wrong
this
this
person?
person? Well, so I studied like 5 years ago with them, and they were all right, I guess. The relationship wasn't very strong. We were just colleagues at best. But I had seen this person, as I said, a few days before I had this dream, and they were at a protest. I didn't expect them to be there. The nature of the protest made me think, why, out of anyone, why were you there? So I don't know.
Did anything significant in your life happen when you worked at this place and were this person's colleague? You don't have to give a specific thing if you don't want to. But like, were you going through something, or like something new happening or challenging?
The thing that was challenging when I saw them at this protest was just what they were fighting for. They were marching as an anti-vaxxer. Big yikes fills the room. So I guess that's when my attitude towards them as a fellow human being changed completely.
Well,
Oh no.
rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
First of all, yikes.
Can I say great build up to that reveal. Really gave us the tension and release there. I appreciate that.
Now, there's a lot to unpack here.
Yes. Yeah. Quite a lot.
Well, give it a shot.
We are the professionals, after all. So, you had seen your friend. Well, here's the thing. Did you say that they were speaking in the dream in a language that you could understand, or was it just hostile yelling?
Very hostile yelling. And if they were speaking a language, it was one that I could not understand. but they were very emotive about it all.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Is there a lot of protesting going on where you are? Oh, I know that
There was-
here in the dream realm, there's a lot of protests.
Right.
Every day, all day.
Well, there was some protesting going on in the real world over here. People are very much against our government's approach to lockdown because of COVID. And while my judgmental self would think that they were all ignorant pricks, I guess the human side of me would think, well, there's a reason why some people come to believe what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very unfortunate that they just happen to be taken in by things that aren't real or aren't true.
You seem to have very even keel with these sorts of dreams. I like to ask, do you have any anxiety? Do you suffer from any anxiety or social anxiety? You don't have to say if you don't want to. Sometimes that informs the dream, which would be the yelling, and then the waking up is the being at capacity.
I guess I'm a bit of a ambivert, I guess. And the times where I have to kind of be by myself, yeah, I don't really let anyone know about that, you know?
Well, we only have 5 million viewers watching you right now, so don't worry about it. Between us.
Thank God.
This is why we're professionals, Fukumodo, okay? Sometimes when you have anxiety, may or may not have anxiety, that can manifest in your dream, and that might be seeing something so shocking like someone you know. I feel like in protests especially, like all of the bad person supporters, it seems a little bit removed because I personally don't know anyone, but I imagine it would be really shocking to see someone you knew personally in a situation that is so obviously misinformed. And not having a tolerance for that, and thus waking up, not being able to tolerate it anymore in your dream. But I do have some bad news for you, Fukumodo.
Oh no.
You have been a victim of a dream crime.
Oh, yikes.
You hate to see it. You know,
It happens to everyone, almost.
It's the anti-vaxxer lobby.
Yep.
I don't know how they got your information or how they managed to infiltrate dreams, but Emily, we've seen this before, haven't we?
We have seen this with the anti-choice movement. We have seen this with the Westboro Baptists.
The Northboro Baptists also?
The terrible ones. They created their own feedback loop of encouraging people to not be gay so that they would not be protected from dream crimes, so that the church, quote unquote, could then perpetrate more crimes upon them in their dreams. But yes, this happens. The smoking lobby.
The anti-smoking lobby.
Yep.
Which is just me handing out cigarettes to people that are dreaming.
Yep.
Right.
So I'm very sorry to say, listen, it's really popular for this to happen around American election time, especially in New Zealand.
It's a sensitive period in the cycle.
Yeah.
You know, the dream realm doesn't register by region, so they just kind of...
It goes everywhere.
Yeah, and they just try to see what happens. So it's not advanced technology, because they're not advanced thinking people.
Not here.
No, not up there.
No.
the good news is that there is something that you can do about it.
What can I do?
Tell him, Pineapple.
Well, friend, we got a little maxim here on Dream Detective, something that, you think when something is said in such a forthright and plain and attractive way, it can't be true, but friend, this is the truth. What you gotta do is be gay and do crimes.
Now, that's a lot of steps, and it's incremental. One thing you can do also.
Mm-hmm.
Vibe.
Today's
Dream
sponsor.
Have you tried vibing, Fukumodo?
Have you tried vibing? Have you ever tried to vibe?
Vibe myself, or
Listen, I'm not looking for a life story.
like, I'm not.
I mean, if you get people vibing you left and right, good for you, my friend.
Hey, I mean, like we try and share it all around over here.
Mhm.
That's beautiful. The spirit of sharing.
It's
Love
true.
It's
And
caring.
also, you can try as well for this is especially, we call them dream marketers. If you're a victim of a dream marketer, just try this. Try this. Okay, so you're sleeping, right? So we don't sleep as dream beings. When we do, it's being awake on the meat space. But that's
Switching dimensions is all.
it's so when meatbags sleep, they're like, and then when you wake up,
Right.
when you wake up,
Right.
just scream as loud as you can for about 5-10 seconds.
Yep.
It can be from like your chest. It can be like, one of those.
Head scream.
You can use your dream vibe to say, "Be gone!" It's up to you. Method, it's more of an art than a science.
Got it.
But this is our professional advice.
It'll scare away the anti-vaxxer lobby trying to penetrate your dreams.
Yes.
Don't say penetrate on it.
I'm so sorry. I will not say penetrate. I just said it. I will not say it again.
Now, Fukumodo.
They're startled by loud noises. That's the first thing you need to know about anti-vaxxers. Startled by loud noises.
It's true.
Also fast movements.
And Fukumodo, I know that we just gave you these bad news, but it's actually your lucky day.
It is.
Because not only have you qualified for a complimentary rune reading, I have found the dream dice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness.
So the runes are being pulled for you or have been pulled, and the dream dice, I want you to think about something that you would like to do if you are, if you want to know if you're going to be successful or not successful at this thing, or how likely something is to happen or not likely. Take a roll of the dream dice and we're going to figure it out together.
100% success rate, I will say.
Okay.
Very rare artifact that was stolen from our arch enemy Zalagar,
It's
and it's one of our most powerful tools of prediction.
Mm-hmm. It was stolen back and forth a few times. Every steal gives them more power.
It's true.
Now, Pineapple, what do you have for this man?
I have a 3 rune pull. I pulled 3 runes representing beginning, middle, end, sort of the thought of what you're approaching, of the crossroads that you are at right now in your life. And I think especially related to the dream. The first rune that I pulled is Awaz. This is the U tree. This is reliability and defense. This is a protective rune. It also it indicates that you have set your sights on a reasonable target and that you can achieve your goals. So we're starting from a place where you feel protected. You are moving from a place of strength into reasonable goals. The next rune that I pulled was Awaz. It was. They're spelled very similarly. And I doubted myself for a moment that I hadn't mistakenly wrote the same one in two places in my grimoire. This is a transportation rune. It looks like an M. It's transportation, right? So this is movement and change for the better. Gradual development. It is ideal partnerships. So this all supports the moving from a place of strength and dependability towards a reasonable target. The final rune that I pulled is what makes me think about your dream, because the last rune that I pulled is Perthrow. Now, this rune represents an uncertain meaning. This is a secret matter, hidden things. Knowledge of future power matters in determining your future or path. It represents evolutionary change. And what it seems to me, because the two previous ones are so heavily relied on you knowing what is there and knowing what to do for yourself, I think that you have reached a spot in your future where you are thinking, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the future holds. People who I believed were one way are now completely a different way, and perhaps your faith in humanity might have changed a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So that's essentially something you should know, that Birthrow does refer to a good lot. And it also represents the vagina and the feminine. So
Vibe. Sorry.
anyone, yourself included, who may or may not have a vagina in your presence will be blessed. So I feel pretty blessed, and I feel pretty lucky about that.
Far out.
Thank you, Fukumodo.
I will just say, I think what you've just said, Em, makes complete sense.
It always does. That's why she's the best.
Yeah.
Thank you
Best
so
in the
much.
biz.
That'll explain the many the lines outside of your apartment. People with vaginas be blessed.
They're just waiting.
They're just waiting. Look, it's like when people who are sick go to a prophet or someone to be healed. Right?
Yeah, so you better watch yourself.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Now, thank you, Pineapple, for that very informative reading. Fukumodo, I must ask you, have you thought of a question for these guys?
For the dice.
Yes, for the dice.
Maybe
Maybe an upcoming project you want to know the success of. But I will let you know, I don't have control over the dice. The dice
speaks for itself.
Much like I channel the sound of the dream realm, the dice channel the
waves of the future.
winding destiny. The waves of the future. Thank you.
Yeah, and the lines of your destiny. The waves travel on the lines because the lines have been drug out like irrigation channels to feed your manifestation burden. Yes. That's what it is.
I think I've got a question for the dice.
They're listening.
Dice. How will the project that I'm currently working go in the next 3 months?
Ooh. It's because it was a very
scare away the anti-vaxxers. Swift movement, loud noises.
Of
I was
course.
scared. I don't get frightened very much. I'm a very hardened criminal, Fukumodo. But when you told us that story of that anti-vaxxer, I was spooked.
Strikes fear in the heart.
A little spooked.
Of even the most harness professionals.
Hmm.
So the question was, how is the project that you're working on going to go in the next 3 months?
Yes.
Wow. They heard 4 months, so they changed their mind a little bit here.
Oh. All right. Okay.
Accuracy is important with the dice.
It's
Yes, it is.
true.
There's
Sometimes you have
benefits.
to have a re-roll, and I'm very sorry. I get one thing before we do the dream dice is that I get a lot of letters saying, Molly, show us the dream dice. But to your mortal eyes, not you, Fukumodo, well, yes, and you, but mostly humans in general, you cannot gaze upon them with your eyes because they are invisible to you, and also they would blind you.
The two things.
You can't see him, but if you look at him, you will go blind.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Yes.
The first person it happened to was very confused.
Yeah, I don't make
So
the rules.
confused.
There's a big learning curve.
Yeah. For years, just confusion. People would just walk into, and you'd accidentally kick them. They move a little bit. Oh, now that's the blind spot.
I don't know what to say. It's a cursed artifact. I don't make the rules.
Cool.
But they do tell. They
Yeah,
are
if you
very
try to
accurate in their
play-
predictions.
If you try to play D&D with the dream dice to answer Broke Physics' question, you will affect the fabric of space and time. So it is recommended not to do so.
I would never. First of all, D&D stands for something very different here.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Fukumodo, the audience is waiting
That's
to
right.
hear your future, and I'm sure you are very anxious as well to hear what the dream dice have in store for you.
I am quite literally scared for my life.
You should be.
That's correct.
You seem to be at a crossroads, and so I'm so happy you called into the most popular show on television in the dream realm and in Meat Space. Come on the show. So I have some good news and I have some bad news.
Okay.
You got a 50-50 split. I don't know what the maximum is because this has numbers on it that not
Okay.
even dream beings recognize, but you got a split right down the middle. So the project you're working on, you're going to have great success when it's finished. And all of your hard work will pay off in the way that you have been really trying to accomplish for quite some time now. Yes, unfortunately, if you are working with a team, there might be some disagreements. But, you know, a quick killing of one of your teammates, I think, is a small price to pay for success. Just keep your options open.
We've got products to help you with that, by the way, if you would like.
You do.
Sure.
Dream Scissors XL.
Excel.
You're going to want to go with the XL. We know it's
You're
a
gonna
little
want it.
bit more costly, but for that kind of job, you're going to want to go with the XL.
Yeah, you don't. This project is obviously very close to you, and you just don't want to fuck it up. So just don't be cheap and go with the XL this time, okay?
Got it.
Why don't
Now,
instead of
Fukumodo-
coworkers, you hire some Drivas?
It's all connected.
Yep.
Now, Fukumodo, I'm so happy we could help you today. Do you have any other matters that you're interested in bringing up on live TV in front of millions of viewers?
I think I'm good. No, I'm really glad that I was able to call in and get my dream crime sussed out. Yikes! I didn't even know that would even happen in my own life. So, I mean, thank you so much for
And
giving me
Fukumodo, as a fellow music enjoyer,
Yes.
I have tuned in once or twice to your show. Would you remind the good people at home when and what it is?
Yeah, sure.
I know
Fukumoto's great.
my teammates here are upset with me because our contract explicitly says never to plug anything else in our own show, but for music, I will make the decision to make an exception.
Look, Time Child. You might be able to get away with this because you are the most famous of us.
And the most adorable.
And the most adorable.
Yes.
So for the record, it is Andrew Time Child asking for this.
Mm-hmm.
For the lawyers.
For the lawyers. Fukumodo, tell us.
My God. All right. Fukumoto's great. Friday at 4 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. I play good tunes that I've got in my crates. I also give you your weather for the weekend ahead. So why don't you come along and vibe and have a good time for about an hour? It's up to you, of course.
And
You
it's
can
up
choose to not have a good time.
to you. Thank you
Yes.
for coming on the show, Fukumodo.
Thank you so much.
Fukumodo.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, we are
Bye-bye for now.
here. We are here for our
Goodbye.
public. Goodbye.
Wonderful.
I can't believe how much we helped him.
Yeah.
Can't wait for my lawsuit to come in.
We're just gonna let you deal with that directly, Andrew. We're just gonna, if we get a summons, I'm just gonna put you on there. Look, I am in recovery. I am recovering from a life of moral depravity as a law enforcement agent. Okay, I cannot be caught doing any more illegal shit.
Pineapple
Only
and
cocaine,
Andrew, and
only drug dealing. Those are all good.
Those are chill.
if I get a
Little
summons,
murder.
I'm gonna do the same thing I do with every summons. Throw it in the garbage.
Hell yeah, baby.
Most notorious dream criminal of all time.
Friends, thanks for tuning in. And more importantly, thanks for making us rich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And remember, a little gay goes a long way.